It's contact to the face as well. It'd be interesting to know if they're going to look at that first one for a flagrant foul. There was an impact.
You might want to take 2 feet back, because next thing to follow up is them bows, bruh. They about to start fighting. And a little bit after that, Kelsey Mitchell immediately went to the damn locker room. Now, we know it was 19,000 fans strong.
Remember when Marina Mabrey blindsided Caitlin Clark last year with a hard body check moments after Clark was poked in the eye? Fever fans certainly haven't forgotten that moment. There was no ejection, and many fans felt the play deserved greater attention. So when Indiana faced Mabrey again in Toronto, the matchup carried plenty of emotional history. And this time, Sophie Cunningham was part of the story too.
Made sure Mabrey knew it before the night was over. Does Marina Mabrey still deserve to be in the WNBA after what she pulled? Let me know.
Drop your thoughts in the comments, because the footage from this matchup has fans talking. Let's go back to the play that still frustrates many Indiana Fever supporters. Caitlin Clark had just been hit in the eye and appeared to be in obvious discomfort as she tried to recover and regain her focus. Then, in the middle of the action, Marina Mabrey made contact with Clark on a play that immediately sparked controversy. Fever fans believed the contact was unnecessary and felt Clark had been targeted while she was already trying to recover from the eye poke. No major punishment followed at the time, and the moment quickly became one of the incidents that fans continued discussing long after the game ended. But basketball has a way of bringing old storylines back to the surface. Fast forward to the highly anticipated matchup in Toronto. The atmosphere was electric, with huge crowds, passionate fans, and intense media attention surrounding Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever. The international setting made the game feel bigger than an ordinary regular season matchup, and on the other side of the court was Marina Mabrey. With the history between the players still fresh in the minds of many fans, every interaction was under the microscope. Fever supporters were waiting to see whether the tension from the previous incident would resurface, and with Caitlin Clark, Sophie Cunningham, and Marina Mabrey all involved in the action, the stage was set for another dramatic chapter.
This part right here, hold on, let's get to it. Not right here. Right here. The Iowa jersey, where is it? We just see, it's right here. These Iowa jerseys right here, that's what kind of surprised me. I'm like, yo, this girl's motion is actually crazier than I thought, right? And you look at Marina Mabrey, who was jealous of Caitlin Clark a year ago. You can see why. This is exactly why she bumped Caitlin Clark the way she bumped Caitlin Clark right here. This is not a I'm defending my teammate moment right here. No. No. This is not a I'm defending my teammate moment right here. This right here, what Marina Mabrey is doing, this is called I'm jealous of you. This is called I wish I was you. This is called jealousy. This is called envy. This is called everything you can name in the book that's synonymous with any of the words I just said. Marina Mabrey is a hater of Caitlin Clark. Let's just call a spade a spade. Hard fouls at any chance he get. Went at it with Kelsey Mitchell today. Clearly had none of that same energy, right? Kelsey Mitchell, hand in the face. Man, listen, the Marina Mabrey was really about that action. You could tell it's personal when it comes to Caitlin Clark, because all that energy goes right out the window when it's CC, man. That's why this right here means so much to me. That's exactly why. Pictures like this, Marina Mabrey having to walk by Caitlin Clark signing jerseys in her building, and it's a little kid. So what you gonna say? Racism? It's a little kid. What you gonna say? Like, they like to say Fever fans are racist, and I'm gonna be honest, somebody in my DM let me know something too. Also, a fan in my DMs literally.
But Marina Mabrey made one major miscalculation. This Indiana Fever team was no longer the same group she had faced before. The Fever had developed a stronger sense of unity, and the players were clearly prepared to stand up for one another. From the opening moments of the game, the physicality and tension were impossible to ignore. Mabrey brought an aggressive style of play, but this time, the Fever were ready to respond. Before Caitlin Clark even had to react, Kelsey Mitchell stepped into the situation. What happened next immediately caught the attention of fans watching the game. Kelsey Mitchell is usually known for staying composed and letting her performance speak for itself. But in this moment, she appeared to have reached her limit. Cameras captured Mitchell confronting Marina Mabrey face-to-face as the tension between the players continued to rise. The officials quickly moved in to prevent the situation from escalating, but the message from the Fever was clear. they were standing together, and Kelsey Mitchell was not the only player involved. As Mabrey responded, Sophie Cunningham also stepped into the confrontation. Cunningham stood alongside her teammate as the Fever players made it clear that they would not simply ignore the physicality surrounding their star guard. Suddenly, what began as a tense moment between players became one of the most talked about scenes of the game.
Y'all had it packed like sardines, dog. Packed like sardines, people smelling each other's breath, must, right? Come on, dog. Had them in there sweating. Get it together over there in Toronto, man. I know y'all a new team, but my goodness, get it together. I think Caitlin Clark even said something about it. Let me see.
You had to do it without Kelsey Mitchell in the fourth quarter. What do you know about what's going on with Kelsey?
Well, maybe if Canada had air conditioning, Holly, that would probably be helpful, but it's a million degrees in here, but hopefully she'll be okay, but we certainly missed her.
Other than the heat, how have you enjoyed your trip north of the border, your first time here in Canada?
It's been great. The fans were great tonight, and it's really cool to see how much women's basketball has grown, so really fun for my first time in Canada, and certainly excited to come back.
I mean, players out here having heat strokes in your arena, like, come on, dog. Get it together. There's no way this game even should have went down if there was a temperature in the arena where somebody could have a heat stroke in it. Like, come on, man. We did have Shanae Agumike actually come out and talk about how hot the Indiana Fever offense is right now. Let's go ahead and take a listen to this,
Kelsey
man.
Mitchell, and you look at Caitlin Clark and their chemistry, and you consider the fact that they were more than half of the Fever points tonight. Where have they found the improvement this season?
When it comes down to one word, it should be historic when you think of Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell, because they are putting up historic numbers together. This is the hottest offense the WNBA has ever seen, and it starts, and in some ways ends, with their backcourt, because they put together complete games. As you mentioned, Kelsey Mitchell had 29 in 3 quarters. She overheated, which is wild. And then Caitlin Clark.
I just want y'all to pay attention to the graphic that popped up under her. I know it's hard to see because this line right here, it says 16th game with 20 points each. That's Caitlin and Kelsey Mitchell, right? Most by a duo in a...
Marina Mabrey attempted to maintain her composure as the confrontation continued, but the momentum had clearly shifted. With Kelsey Mitchell and Sophie Cunningham standing their ground, the situation became increasingly difficult to ignore. Eventually, the confrontation came to an end, and Mabrey walked away as the Toronto crowd reacted to the dramatic sequence. For Fever fans, the moment represented something much bigger than one heated exchange. They saw it as proof that the Indiana Fever had become a united team. Mabrey may have entered the game expecting another intense battle with Caitlin Clark, but instead she found herself at the center of a confrontation involving several Fever players. The footage quickly became a major talking point among fans, with many debating whether the Fever had finally drawn a line in the sand, but the conversation did not end when the final whistle blew. The aftermath quickly moved beyond the court and into the world of sports media. Analysts and fans began discussing the physical treatment Caitlin Clark has received and the growing attention surrounding the so-called Caitlin Clark effect. Some commentators argued that Clark's arrival has brought unprecedented attention to the WNBA, while others debated whether the increased physicality she faces is simply part of professional basketball or something more. The discussion surrounding Marina Mabrey, Kelsey Mitchell, Sophie Cunningham, and Caitlin Clark continued to spread as fans shared clips and gave their own interpretation of what happened. One thing, however, was impossible to deny: the Indiana Fever had shown that their players were willing to stand together when the pressure was at its highest.
Damn funny. I must say, this is pretty damn funny, guys. Marina Mabrey. Now let's pull it up. I mean, she's sick. Look at this. She got one hand out. Look at this face. This is a face of defeat. And look at Caitlin right behind her, signing little kids' autographs. The kids didn't even want your damn autograph, Marina Mabrey. They didn't even want your damn autograph. And the memes are taking off. I'm telling you. Dave Portnoy said the perfect photo doesn't exist. ... Look at this one here, bro. Look at the comments. Wicked Witch of the West. Salty. Just damn me salty. The fans are undefeated. Look at this one here. Look, even this one here, bro. Fans is making it their business to let the world know we see y'all. We recognize what y'all doing. Look at somebody said white girl 22. And there's nothing you can do. So you could be salty. You could be mad. At the end of the day, somebody said when the fever hits, just go home. Just do it, bro. When the fever hits, just go home and just do it, dog. I mean, it was so historic. Caitlin Clark made the front page news, if I'm not mistaken, in Toronto, y'all. I mean, Caitlin made the damn news. It said front page in Toronto started. Hey, sellout crowds give Caitlin Clark pinch me moments in Toronto debut from fans standing in line for.
Now I want to hear from every single one of you in the comments. Did Kelsey Mitchell and Sophie Cunningham do the right thing by stepping in and standing up for their teammate? Do you think the confrontation with Marina Mabrey sent a message to the rest of the league? And what did you think about the moment when the tension finally reached its peak? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoy intense WNBA stories, major controversies, and all the biggest conversations surrounding the Indiana Fever and Caitlin Clark, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications so you don't miss the next story, because we will be covering every major moment as the drama continues. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
To me, it's their synergy. Caitlin is so good reading defenses, knocking down her signature logo three, but also is finding her teammates in ways that are amounting in career highs or just tremendous production offensively from everybody else. And then, of course, Kelsey Mitchell is just on the ultimate heat check. They have every answer for what the defenses have thrown at them. I think we should just stop and appreciate this because this is truly history.
To wrap it up, man, I wanted Caitlin Clark to shoot this so bad, man. This was probably my favorite crossover in this game last night. Look at this, man. Look at this. Oh my goodness, Caitlin snatched back so hard. That lady said, look, I'm not doing a man-to-man. We got to go zone. She just kept going. I thought she was going to run home after a while, man. Look at this. Absolutely shook her up. Now Caitlin, understanding it turned to a zone type of defense, throws it to Hines Allen, and this is why you need three-point hitters right here, fam. This is why you need three-point hitters. Hines Allen is wide open and did not want to shoot this. She's wide open. She said, nah, I'm going to give it right back. I'm going to give it right back. Now just imagine if Caitlin had a team like the Lynx. Ooh, well, she had a roster where everybody can shoot. The New York Liberty, everybody can shoot on the floor. Caitlin would cook this league up, man. Oh my goodness. But as you can see, Hines Allen gives it back and Caitlin's still thinking 5 steps ahead. She gives it to her and she's like, okay, if she don't shoot this, I'm going to do this next. I'm going to drive in and then I'm going to draw the defense in once again and I'm going to give her an option once again. I'm going to give her one more chance to make a play here. I'm going to give her a teammate to pass it to if she don't want to shoot, but I'm giving it back to her if she does want to shoot this wide open shot. And look at that. Boom.